Alright, hey guys, this is Justin here from Penguin Nation, and yesterday a really cute little dinosaur was revealed, the Drill Beast Argosaurus. And I thought I would do a deck profile because since this is coming out in Eternity Code, this is going to be I think May in the TCG. So I thought I'd showcase some cool combos you can do with this new card because I think it's actually really insane because it allows you to get to pill without having to use Overreactor to send quad list. This guy. So you can just use this guy to guarantee that you get pill, and then this can just be used in synergizing with the babies. And since it's going to be the not Master Rule 5, the new revisions of the Master Rule of Master Rule 4, we're gonna play Tzolk'in because then we can make Tzolk'in, and we make Tzolk'in with and Chalice. So for the list, I wanted to max out on babies because if you open Jewel Beast, it's a starter to pop any of the babies, and every baby actually works in this situation because Petite or Baby Ceratosaurus can get Oviraptor, so it doesn't matter. But Ovi can't pop Petite to get Alo or Jewel. So 3 baby, this is the best one of the deck. 1 Giant Rex. When you have all your pieces already, Giant Rex is gonna be the last piece you actually can search, and you can end with Dolka or Logi depending on the situation. However, if I have all the pieces and I can search one last card, I generally would search Conductor because I would then pull for a quad list essentially. So 3 baby, 3 Giant Rex, 1 bulb. This is part of the Needle Fiber combos. Yeah, so Needle Fiber comes out in March, so I thought I'd just add it into the deck and show what it does. 3 of the Jewel, it's a start, so I would play 3 of it essentially because I'm going to show some combos of why it's a starter, so max out on it. Aero, I might bump this to 2 most likely because it if you open it, it just sucks, but you want to be able to special it from your deck with baby. So it's maybe playing 2s, right? 3 missile, this card's insane. This card shouldn't have come back to 3 because this is what makes this deck insane. Because now you can just simply go discard missile, missile banish, summon Argosaurus, and then that's already a starter combo if you open a baby. So baby missile is a combo on its own. Quatless, 3 Petite, like I mentioned before, you want to max on babies because of Jewel. 3 Oviraptor, best starter. 2 Vanquisher, I might bump it to 3 depending, but because of the fire ratio, but he's the worst between the 2, and Baristos, the Fathomer, he is better because if you diagram him, you essentially can search Vanquisher and then special him, or you could search another one of him and then pop, and then you could special a Vanquisher and that can instant VFD. So he's technically the better one. Also in one of the combos I use him because Needle Fiber is a water, so you can just pop Needle Fiber with him too and still summon him to the field. 2 Conductor because usually first turn you want to end with Conductor, or it just depends. So when you go second, you can pill out Conductor. It's just 2 is the right number for the deck essentially. And then the 1 Chalice is part of the combo because you summon this off of Ib. 3 Call by the Great because they're a kind of combo deck essentially. 2 Pill, 3 Diagram. Diagram's really cool because it searches the True King. So this is what gives you access to the VFD plays. So you should play it, I think. 3 Dig. This is why this deck's insane because if you look at the deck, each of the cards can be 12 copies of it essentially in each situation. So I essentially play 9 babies because of the fossil decks. So Diagram could get to one of the 9 babies. I play essentially 9 copies of this dude because you have missile to grab him and you also have fossil to grab missile, or even 12 because technically Overactive grabs missile could pitch summon Argosaurus. So you have so many different iterations of the combo from so many 2-card combos, but because there's so many copies of each card, it makes it very consistent. 1 for 1 because this guy's a level 1, so you want to just special him. Terror for Diagram, and Succession is part of the combo. Alright, so for the extra deck, I do Crystal Wing, Hot Red. Hot Red's part of one of the combos. You can make VFT with Hot Red, and also you can just summon it with Scarlight. So you use Scarlight and Bulb to summon it, so it's really good in certain situations. Ib, Insane, Scarlight. It's the best Dark Dragon because it gives you a win condition in main phase, so it's good. Tzolk'in, Cloud Castle. There's sometimes we have to pop a level 9 guy, and you can make Cloud Castle with the Scarlight and the Bull, and you revive the level 9 dude, and then you just make VFD there. Dulka, Logia, Calamities, Dweller, Baguska, Phoenix, Appaloosa. This is part one. The combos also protects your neighbor. Neilfires, obviously, and Link Karibo. This actually comes up in one of the combos. So this is it for the extra deck. This is like, you know, like draft version 1.0. Like obviously the deck's subject to change, but I just thought like I would just, you know, show you some cool stuff you can do with this. Alright, so let's get to some of the combos. Alright, so let's... Alright guys, so let's get into some of the combos. So for the first combo, we'll use Baby and Miscellaneousaurus, okay? So this is kind of cool and unique essentially, because you don't have to open Overdraft to combo now, which is pretty insane because there's just more iterations to make the babies good again. That's why Jewel's insane. So start the combo, you missile. Obvious, I think that's kind of obvious there. You banish missile, then you would summon from your deck Jewel. He's a level 1 dinosaur, so you can do this, kind of nice. Jewel's effect triggers, and you're gonna pop Baby in your hand. And you're gonna double evolution pill because it's an evolution pill card. You're gonna special Oviraptor with Baby's effect. Then you're gonna use Oviraptor at Baby Ceratosaurus, which is kind of nice. And then you're going to normal summon Baby. You're gonna use OV on Baby on Baby. So special Baby, revive Baby. You know the drill. Baby triggers engrave, and then you're gonna special from your deck. Aero. So just looking at this point right here. If this was a Petite in your hand, you'd pop Petite, and then Petite would be on field, but it would still work because you're popping the Baby, which gets the yellow, so it's still fine. And because Petite can special move your FG. That's why I maxed out on Petite as well. So at this point, you have a lot of decision trees to make with these cards, but this is what the combo which I've like dealt and what I created. This is what I would do instead. So from here, I make Ib. We're using the new Master Rule revision. So like it's we can summon the sinkers in the mid monster zone. So we're gonna add Succession to our hand with the Ib's effect. Ib's a tuner, so we're gonna make Needle Fiber here with Baby. You can use the Jewel, it doesn't matter which one you use. You can use Needle Fiber and Ib's effect on a chain, and you're gonna special Bulb and Chalice. This is what Ib's specialing. Then you're gonna make Appaloosa with these 4 guys. And you're gonna make Appaloosa for 3. You're gonna Succession. You're gonna revive Ib. Then you're gonna use those 2 to make Zulkin. And then you're gonna set Pill and special out Scarlight. I use Scarlight because you need a Dragon Dark Synchro in order to make a Hot Row with it. But you can do Crystal Wing instead in this situation if you want to. It just depends on your preference or the matchup. So you're gonna use Pill. Remember, I play Hot Red, Scarlight, and Crystal, so it comes up. So gonna banish this 2 and have Conductor. So you can also summon Quatless here. Quatless can pop itself, add the other pill, or you can just summon Conductor, which I did, because Conductor can also just pop Zulkin to set their cards. So it's up to you depending on the situation. That protects Appaloosa. So you get basically like 4 monster negates, and you get 3 monster negates, a book, and you also get like your negation stuff. So I'm using Bulb's effect here, and then I'm going to use Bulb and Scarlight to make Hot Red. Yeah, and that's it for the first combo. Okay, so we're on to the second combo here, and we're going to use Baby and ARGOSAURUS. This is like very similar to the first combo, but what makes it different is like it's a normal summon ARGOSAURUS instead of using Missile to special it. So your normal summon's not going to be Baby, it's going to be this little cute little alligator guy. So we're going to do our play, and we're going to summon out ARGOSAURUS. We're going to pop Baby, obviously. I'm going to use Baby to special summon Oviraptor. See, this is why it's insane, because now you don't need to open Oviraptor, and you just always have access to Oviraptor. Your Oviraptor doesn't have to use that, because now you'll always have Pill. That's why this card is really good. So you can use Oviraptor's effect to add Miscellaneousaurus in this situation. Okay, then we're going to use Missile's effect, and then as I said, remember, you can just add like Conductor Tyrant if you already have Missile in this situation. Like the plays are going to be different, and if you add Conductor, then your pull just gets Quatless, so then you can end with Conductor, Quatless, and guys. But yeah, like I'm saying, like your board is just like up to what you open. So use Missile to banish both Baby and Missile, summon Baby. This is important. You can't use Overreact's effect because you don't have a legal target. So we're gonna put our little alligator dude in the grave by using I guess it's more of a crocodile. That has like a long snout. Yeah, it's more of a crocodile, I guess. Whatever. So we're gonna use our Overreactor to revive him. We're gonna revive Jewel Beast, and then we're gonna use Baby's effect, special summon from our deck Aero. Now we're gonna use Aero and Overreactor to make Ib, the World Challenge Juristicator, and then we're gonna use her effect as a succession to her hand. Now we're gonna use to make Needle Fiber, or I should say Christian Halifax. Halifax? I don't know what it was actually. I can't remember. I remember. It's like Needle Fiber written here right now. Anyway, so this effect's gonna trigger, and you're gonna special summon Chalice from Ib, and then you're gonna special summon Bulb from Needle Fiber. Now you're going to make Appaloosa for 4. Easy. Don't want to get near halfway through a combo. Now we're going to use these two, it's level 5 tuner and level 5 non-tuner, to make Tzolk'in. Then we're going to set our pill, and then we're going to summon out our Scarlight, because we're going to make Hot Red again. Use pill, banish, summon out Conductor. So like I said, if we have Missile, Conductor would be in our hand, and then we can pull out Overtext and then just summon Conductor for free, because we have like more than enough Dinosaurs and gear just to banish for it. But yeah, I like to pull before, so like I don't mill my target with the Bulb. But yeah, because sometimes you want to quatless depending on the matchup. But basically your Appaloosa is going to get more negates because you could just pop the Tzolk'in essentially. You can also protect the Tzolk'in by just popping a dude in your hand, next turn just summon out Crystal Wing. So remember, you need a dragon, and then you're going to use those two. And we're gonna just make our Hot Red, and yeah, that's it. But so it's basically the same bar as the first combo, but what's different is that we had to use our Jewel Beast as our normal one. So that's it for the second combo. Okay, and for the third combo, we're just gonna see what Baby Diagram ends on. Just those two cards alone, and actually it matters because we're gonna use Jewel Beast. So I think this one specifically has to be Baby because you can't special Aero with Petite, which kind of matters, but I'll see if like I can figure out a way around that essentially. So Diagram's effect's gonna pop Baby, add to hand Algosaurus, then we're gonna use a Baby special Obi. It's gonna add another Baby to our hand. Almost one Baby, pop Baby, special Baby. Effective Baby Engrave, special Jewel Beast, pop Baby, gonna add to our pill, and then we're gonna use Baby's effect again, special Aero. That's why it matters, because like when you revive Petite, you can't like pop Petite to add like to special Aero. So this one's specifically Baby, I'm pretty sure, but it's okay. Like you play like 9 copies of Baby with Diagram because you have Overreact and Dig as well still, so it's still fine. So now this is your border so far. I'm gonna use our 2 guys to make Ib. Ib's gonna add to her hand Succession. Then we're gonna use these 2 to make a Needle Fiber or Christian Halifax. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. So special Bulb, and then we're gonna special Chalice. I'll show you why I play Hot Red essentially, because I want to be able to always make VFD. So Succession is gonna trigger Reviver Ib. So like we can't like make Tzolk'in and Appaloosa unless we burn our pill, which I don't really want to do. So now we're just gonna use Tzolk'in set, and now we're gonna special our Scarlight because I like to keep the Crystal Wing essentially. Gonna use Bulb and that to make Hot Red. Now we're gonna use our pill. We're gonna summon out from our deck Quatless. I like to summon Quatless here. He's better than Conductor in this situation because it'll protect your VFD, or Calamity, sorry. And like Calamities is already preventing your Tzolk'in from getting run over because you call an attribute, and like they can't swing on you because all their monsters become that attribute. So important here is that Hot Red's a level 9, so you can make a VFD. So we're gonna use Pill, and we pitch like Vanisher. It doesn't matter what you pitch. Then you're gonna special Bulb, and this what's matters is that Needle Fiber is a water, so you can pop Needle Fiber with Barceros, summon him, and then overlay those 2 for VFD. This is a Calamities. I don't know why it's all buggy there, but it's good because now like you protect Silicon X-ray and summon crystal. So like yeah, these are some really cool things. Like as I said, if you have like one of the extra pieces of the combo, you can just search for Conductor Tyranno. Like depending if you already have like Missile in hand, then you don't have to use your Overreactor to like search Baby, or if you already have Baby in hand, then Overreactor can just search Conductor straight away. So then you can end with like Conductor and Qualus, which is pretty cool. So I hope you guys like this combo video. If you want me to do more of these with new cards, I can. I just thought, you know, it would be like some cool stuff to show you guys. And this is just from the Penguin Nation. Be sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys.